Hey guys, it's Lux and welcome to LUXLAND, a MinecraftForeverWorld series. So essentially, like many others you may have seen or heard of, it's just going to be your regular, vanilla survival Minecraft. Essentially, I'm gonna kind of go for the same sort of theme, sort of medieval buildings and so forth, but I'll definitely try to be creative, sprinkle a bit of steampunk maybe. I've been quite into that, as well as fantasy. And one thing to note is the seed for the world will definitely be in the description. I'm not going to gatekeep that one, as I sort of won the lottery with world generation, but don't ask me how many times it took me. And regarding sort of mods and resource packs, no mods really, but I'm going to be using the BSL shaders as well as better leads, because why the hell not? So now that's out of the way, let's just get right into it. Alright, so we got some of the essentials done already. Got ourselves a little bed. Oh, yeah, a little bed, crafting table, furnace, and some trees to grow again. Yes. So, to get started, we got our full fur. Now we just need some iron. Now we didn't see any down there, so seems to be a few other caves over there, so I'm gonna try and make our way there, but does look like the sun's about to set, so it might not be a good idea to go there now. Honestly, I wasn't sure where I would start building my house, but this kind of feels like a sweet location rather than just start on like simple house and then work our way all the way down to the other side. Is this even? Ooh, there's a little waterfall going down. down to hill. Period. Up. Okay. So we have an extra reason to get some iron now. Oh my gosh. There's just so many creepers. Oh my gosh. Let's kill each other. Like I could just... Oh my. Okay. And it's a dead end. Ain't that something? Ain't that something? All that stress for what? And there's still like no iron. So in my attempt to like find iron, went to another cave, got torn up by a skeleton and a zombie. So here we are with forced hearts, hunger bar 3. It's not looking good, guys. But if we take a look in the distance, I think that is a village. Now I'm seeing cobwebs, so it's given abandoned village. So yeah. Abandoned village. So we're gonna raid, find whatever we can, and hopefully no zombie villagers will like walk out into the sunlight. So I'm seeing a lot of rotten flesh, which isn't a good sign. I think some of them like ended themselves. We're trying to find a safe way to get down. Ooh. Let's see if it... Ooh. I don't have enough dirt. Oh, no, no, no. No. Crap, crap. Oh, I messed up. I messed up. I messed up. What do we do? Okay, and I didn't pick either of them up in the sun. Okay, period. Where's up one? Ah. No, I'm trying the same thing. Ah! Ain't no way. Don't die. Don't die, dummy. Ooh. Okay. No, it didn't pick it up. Great. Okay. We got this, we got this, we got this. One of them is in the other just needs to come around. What if they despawn though? Come on, y'all. Come around. Okay. No. We did it, boys. Yes, we did it. We did it, Jar. We did it, Jar. I'm really banking on them not despawning, but obviously we just got started. We ain't got no name tags or anything. Oh gosh. So fortunately, those two are already stuck, so it's a bit convenient for us. Oh no, I didn't think that through. Ow. Period. Oh, look at that. We didn't even need to go into a cave. We did all that caving for what? Alright, that solves our little food shortage, little issue we had there. So what we'll probably start doing is just getting a little house done, a little abode, and probably gonna go for some spruce and diorite, perhaps. I think I've been practicing in creative for the type of house I want to make, so I'll try and get us a good amount of that. Hey guys, and welcome back again. So we've made a lot of progress making our house. So let's take a look. There we go. So, oh my gosh, the resource gathering for this was quite a lot for early game Minecraft, but I think it was well worth it. A fairly simple design, if I can call it that. And I began with blocking out with cobblestone, spruce, and diorite, and then slowly sort of texturing it. Now, it's still very much a work in progress, because we need to texture the diorite, especially. Everything else is kind of dealt with. But we need some calcite, and the only way to really get that is from a geode, which I've managed to find very easily in like other worlds with my friends, but the second I do it by myself, it's like impossible. But let's go ahead and take a look in the center. In the interiors, I mean. So, a lot of stuff is very well likely to change. I'm not sure if I like this, but it is what it is. So it's not furnished yet. We're gonna get to that part soon. But this is the entrance. Honestly not sure what we'll have here. Maybe like a bit of storage or something. But as we go in here, we have, I guess, 2 rooms. So this is the sort of main area. Might have a kitchen. Got ourselves a fireplace, which I'm just in love with. Now, I do have to give a big shout out to Mr. Matt Ranger. He's an incredible builder in Minecraft. And I remember seeing in one of his videos where sort of the lining across the walls, he used like a composter, can't remember the pronunciation.
Composter. Composter.
But he did that and then green terracotta. So I tried out like other blocks, and the chiseled bookshelves, I just love the pattern of them. And then I went for a light blue terracotta so that I'm not, doing a one-to-one copy, I guess. But yeah, big shout out to him for that design. He's pretty incredible. I love his videos. I'll try and link the video in the description. But in addition to that, just another room of more or less the same. Honestly, I'm gonna have to figure out what's gonna go in both of these, but we'll get to that soon. And then over here, we have pretty much the living or sleeping arrangement, but a single bed. But yeah, so it took us a minute with all of this, but it was well worth the effort. Honestly loving how it looks so far. So we're gonna have to get into doing the interiors. Might not finish it for this video, but it'll be something at least. Alright, so we've made some progress with the interiors now, and I'll just do a quick showcase of what I've got so far. There's still a few bits and pieces to add, but as I said, we're slowly but surely getting there. So I've added a lantern and a few plants for the entrance. I want to get more of the azalea bushes. I found the trees, but I haven't gone in the actual cave. So hopefully for next week's episode, that stuff will be dealt with. But as we can see, when we walk in, we got ourselves a kitchen. Yeah, just standard stuff. I need a cauldron to kind of make the sink. But so far, I'm quite liking it. I need a few ideas for stuff to go up there. I've sprinkled a lot of plants already, so I don't know like something different to kind of add at the top to just kind of add that bit of clutter. But yeah, it's pretty cool so far. And in here we have our food and just stuff that I've kind of collected so far. So we're fairly stocked. So in here is a sort of study slash storage room. Just some leftovers for the roof, the walls, everything I've kind of used to build this house. And then if we go up here, just a sleeping area, my bedroom-ish, a bit open, but yeah, I think this is pretty cool. I kind of found this sort of idea on Pinterest. A lot of the interiors are inspired by some of the posts I've seen on there. I think it's a great way to kind of make your interiors quite nice. But here is the sort of living area now. So, just hard to even pinpoint anything in particular, but just a mashup of all sorts of stuff. Seating, storage, all that stuff. Got ourselves like a built-in sort of bookshelf. So what's quite nice when you have like a separate sort of layer of blocks for the sort of interior walls is that you can build in the bookshelves or anything else really and kind of integrate that into your building design. So I'm gonna leave this for like enchanted books that I find along the way. So far I've got one, and you know, just a temporary space until I build like an actual library and get all the other villages and so forth. But yeah, so far I think it's pretty sweet. I think I need to find a better lighting solution, maybe something from the ceiling. But yeah, this is it so far. I think a perfect place to end off for the first episode. Well, I wouldn't say this rain is perfect, but just to kind of look again at the house, I think it's pretty sweet for a starter house. It was quite slow getting everything started because no enchanted like tools or anything to gather all the resources and stuff, but yeah, pretty great so far. Still have a few stuff to get like moss. I think for the bottom part I want to get some top kind of texture into this outside for the walls because it's looking kind of plain with just diorite. But yeah, so this is pretty much it for the first episode. So I hope you guys, you know, really enjoyed this sort of first bit to the series. It's kind of my first kind of go trying at it with Minecraft videos. But hopefully we can make this a long-term thing and really create a bustling town, maybe even a city. And we'll see how it goes. So thank you so much for watching. And do subscribe and stay tuned. See ya!